quick, I'm going to bring Mr. Ricky O up from Tuskegee University. He kind of tell you all a little bit about that cadence, a little bit about himself, and he's looking at these kids because he has the ability to offer scholarships, which is the most important thing to me. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Ricky.
Well, thank you for having me, first of all, on behalf of Tuskegee University and Dr. Nichols and the Marching Crimson Pipers. I'm excited to be here, excited for the opportunity to work with your kids and the kids in this community. The things that Mr. Jeffrey Coachman is doing is paramount to the music education. And it was something that had taken place when I was in high school and it's going on now, so it's extremely powerful to see that, the impact that he has in this community. In reference to scholarship, or Tuskegee in general, Tuskegee is one of the oldest HBCUs in the country. We also are the number 4 ranked HBCU in the country academically, so high academic success at Tuskegee University. We also have scholarships. Now, we're kind of at the end of our recruitment cycle for this year, but as far as moving forward, juniors, seniors, or future juniors and future seniors, we have scholarships that we can award to them at any point next season. So you can go on our website and find the MCP page, and you can scan the barcode there. It'll talk about the membership interest form. Once you sign that membership interest form sheet, we can reach out to you. We'll have your information, and we'll be able to talk about scholarships or anything in terms of academic success. Also, you can find my email. I'll give it to Mr. Coachman in some type of way. You can get my email, Dr. Nichols' email, my contact information, and we can work out anything that you want to work out in terms of being a member of Tuskegee University. So, thank you for having me. These kids have done amazing things, and I look forward to being back. Thank you.
So the goal I have with this camp is when you go to like different football, high school football games, or when they're practicing, you see a lot of different recruiters come out from Alabama, all these different colleges, and they look for, I guess, a position that they have need of for their college, and they come and recruit a kid for their school. The vision I have for Coachman's Percussion Camp is for percussion instructors from these different universities, these different colleges, to come sit exactly where you are when we have our performance and eye the kids that they want. And by the time we finish, they offer them a scholarship. Many think that I'm crazy for thinking that, but I serve a God that is able to do the impossible. So I believe it's going to get to that point. This is a testament by the fact that we have Mr. Ricky here from Tuskegee University. He drove all the way down just to be a part of this camp, just to teach these kids, and just to see exactly what this camp has to offer. So this is a step in the right direction. And again, it's all about the kids in this community. It's all about the betterment of them, and it's all about giving them the opportunity that they need where they really won't get anywhere else. Everybody on my staff, could you please stand up? Everybody on staff, please stand up. About 90% of them came through the program that I have with getting them scholarship ready, including the individual that's working the camera, where they're able to get scholarships going into college. You don't see everybody doing this. Everybody don't really have a focus of that, especially within our music programs today, but it's always been my passion. I've been doing this since 2006. Making sure that kids are prepped and they have the opportunity to go to college so that parents are not pulling out of their pocket when they have this amazing craft where they can go to school and it's completely paid for by doing something that they love to do. So the assessment warm-up that they're getting ready to play is what I call eights. So they play eights the very first day. They did this warm-up for about 45 minutes. I tore them up, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They really got it. And I worked on their right hand, and I worked on their left hand. The eights, we're gonna do eights. All right, go ahead, don't use it. How they extend, do they look alike? And when they don't look alike, we went in and we adjusted. So this is called eights. This is a 6/8 warm-up. So when I brought it in to the counselors, they were looking at me like I'm crazy, like, Coach, how is it that they're gonna play this? I said, the same way y'all just learned it is the same way we're gonna teach it to them. So it wasn't easy to teach, it's very difficult. 6/8 timing is not an easy timing. And this is probably one of the best warm-ups we had in the existence of Coachman's Percussion Camp. So it's called 6/8 warm-up, 6/8 warm-up. called CPC, and we made up a new one for this year called CP2. These are signature marching cadences for this camp. So the first we're going to do is CPC. Here we go. So before they get started, they have been getting on each other's nerves this whole week. I've been making them practice and practice and practice even more. This is probably the most detailed presentation that I ever done with this camp with kids. Normally I just let them do like a little solo and probably teach them a couple things. But this year I wanted to use garbage cans, and I wanted to give them a solo. And I'm also going to have them playing on cymbals, and they also will be playing on quads. So this is going to be their entire presentation. Charles is a very confident young man. Very confident, very confident. Zamari is the one that wants to play drums like 24/7. Like on lunch break, Zamari wants to play drums. When they're on break, he wants to play drums. When they get ready to leave, he wants to play drums. So we understand who the real lover of drums is. We got TJ. TJ has been doing this for a while. This is my son, and this is my son's best friend. So they've been best friends for about a good 4 years now. And TJ just grabbed a hold of drums. I was told that he always had a love for it, but TJ really can play some drums. And my son Caleb, you know, he has an honest. He really has a passion for it. He's real humble about it. So I just want to kind of give a brief introduction about each and every one of them. They really worked hard. I'm telling you, they worked hard in the presentation that they get ready to present to you. So let's show them some love as they get ready to go in their presentation. Y'all have fun, man. All right, so as they're playing, before they even get started in the presentation, I'm going to have the drum line to do a nice little groove for them, kind of get them set up for it. So go ahead. let's give them another round of applause. Another round. So what they get ready to play next is the feature presentation. Their feature presentation. This is what a lot of them really come to the camp for, is to learn the drum feature. So we have interviewed various kids within the drum camp, and in those interviews, they said some very funny things. They were very honest, they were very transparent, they are very direct. And something that I grabbed from their interviews is they really love learning the drum feature. Even though they really get challenged, the drum feature is extremely challenging. This, what they're getting ready to play, is not a high school level drum feature. I'm gonna say that first. It's not high school level. I told them, and I was really serious when I said this, and I think I told them this yesterday. I said, if I had a solid month with you all, I said I would be more than confident to put them in a drumline competition with any college. It could be Bethune-Cookman, it could be FAMU, and by the time they're finished, I think you can agree with me. The presentation that they're getting ready to do is college level. And I'm very, very confident to say that by them learning this in 3 days, just imagine what they can do if they were together for like a month. So I'm going to turn it over to them. And again, this is the feature presentation for Coachman's Percussion Camp 2024. So y'all, I know you love drums. Anything that you set your mind to, you can really do it. So I said it at the beginning, and I said I'm going to say it again until it. These kids learned this in 4 days. In 4 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Honestly, 3 days, because they actually got it on Wednesday. They got it on Wednesday, and on Thursday we just kind of cleaned some things up, and then I broke them up into halves, and I cut the counselors to half, and we had a little battle between each section. So they actually got it in 3 days. So that even deserves an even bigger round of applause. Good. And look, the material they just played, it challenged me. It challenged them. I have a WhatsApp group for each section. I had the counselors to put videos in those chats, and they had to go home and practice it. When they came the next day, whatever the counselors put in there, they had to come back playing that material. On the very first day I told them, I said, if you invest this entire week into what you're doing at this camp, I promise you, you're going to leave even stronger than the way it was when you came in. They played what they just played because they took the time out. They really invested in their craft. They wanted to get better at what they did, and they delivered, and they delivered. Let's give them another round of applause. Another round of applause. Definitely well deserved. So this camp is really unique, and this is not something I can really do by myself, but the counselors are very, very special. They really give their all into this. They want to see the betterment of the kids. And when I say they came into this like 100% wholeheartedly, we were here practicing prior to the camp. We were here sometimes till almost 8 at night, developing the material for this camp. So again, I have to give it up for the counselors of this camp. I have to. They're amazing. They are truly amazing. And last, but certainly not least, I have to give it up to the engine that runs this camp, and that is my beautiful wife, Tamika. Let's give it up for her. Where's she at? Right here in the back, looking at me like I'm crazy. Look, y'all got to scream a little louder. Give me some cool points. I need some cool points. There we go. So look, on the behalf of Coachman's Percussion Camp, on the behalf of my staff, I really appreciate you all. Thank you for allowing your children to be a part of this camp. Next year, I have to do it bigger because they barely fit in the band room. So I have to look for a bigger location. And the buzz that we've been getting on social media, a lot of kids want to come next year. So, we'll see how that pans out. But I really enjoy working with these kids. They're really special. They're really amazing at what they do. I will take visits to their band rooms. I don't know how I'm going to do this with a popka, but I'm definitely going to get up there some way, maybe during classic time or something like that. But I'm going to make a visit to their band rooms to make sure they still, sharpening their craft. They're still doing what they're doing. But parents, I really appreciate you all. Let's give it up for the parents. I'll give it up for the parents. Give it up for your parents. Give it up for your parents.
Give it thanks to Mr. White. Mr. White.
And last but not least, let me give it up to Mr. White. Where you at, Mr. White? Mr. White is the band director for Miami Carol City. Right here. In Miami Carol City. So let me tell you how awesome Mr. White is. Mr. White is the one that put together the lunch for your kids. When I say he saved y'all a lot of money, because y'all probably would have been Uber eating the kids, probably bringing them McDonald's and bringing them all these other foods, but he was able to make something affordable for the kids, and it's going to benefit the Miami Carol City band, their boosters. So let's give it up for Mr. White. Appreciate you, Doc. So again, I really appreciate y'all. So I'm going to borrow your kids for a little bit. We're going to take
I don't want nobody to give my matter like for this life I want to be celebrated. Don't wanna waste my days, I want to spend them.